Welcome back to the Business Guy channel, where we dive deep into the world of finance and estate planning. And today we're tackling a topic that is as intricate as your family's Thanksgiving dinner: family trusts. Ever wondered how the rich keep their wealth intact for generations? Or how you can ensure your kids don't blow through their inheritances on the latest TikTok trend? Well, stick around, because in this video we'll unpack the pros and cons of family trusts. And trust me, it's not just for the Monopoly board's Park Place owners. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you're new here, and if you're looking to secure your family's financial legacy without the drama of a daytime soap opera. So what is a family trust? A family trust isn't just some fancy term thrown around in lawyers' offices. At its core, a family trust is a legal structure where one party, known as the trustee, holds and manages assets for the benefit of another, the beneficiaries, who are usually family members. The trustee for a living trust can typically be you if you call us to have us set up a living trust. Alternatively, if you call to have us set up an asset protection trust, the trustee will be a third-party, licensed, bonded law firm trustee. So who the trustee is depends on what you want the trust to do. So let's go ahead and talk about types of trust. We have the living trust, which you set up while you're alive. It's like setting the table for dinner when you know the guests are coming. Then there's the testamentary trust, established through your will, which only kicks in after you've left the party, ensuring your assets are managed properly post-mortem. The key features: control, protection, and a bit of peace of mind. You can dictate how your assets are used, who benefits from them, and when. It's like being the director of your own financial movie, even after you've handed over the popcorn. Now let's talk about the pros of a family trust. Now, one is possibly asset protection. Now, there are certain types of family trusts designed to protect assets from lawsuits. And that's my specialty. Imagine your assets are like a diamond ring or a fancy Rolex. You don't want them falling into the wrong hands. A family asset protection trust can shield these assets from creditors or legal battles. For instance, if you're in a business that's more risky than a game of Monopoly, a trust can protect your personal assets from business liabilities. And according to a study from the National Bar Association, trusts can reduce the risk of asset seizure by up to 80% in some cases. And again, not all trusts provide asset protection. Living trusts don't. The proper asset protection trusts do. Now, the most powerful asset protection trust is a trust in the Cook Islands in the South Pacific. In fact, my firm and I have set up more Cook Islands asset protection trusts than any firm in the nation. So again, living trusts typically don't provide asset protection. Asset protection trusts do. Estate tax reduction is the next benefit. Now, we all love paying taxes, right? No? Well, here's one way to love them a bit less. With a trust, you can strategically pass your wealth to your heirs, potentially reducing estate taxes. Now, in 2025, the federal estate tax exemption was set at $12.9 million per individual. But with strategic trust planning, you could double that for a couple, keeping more of your wealth within the family circle, with what is called an A-B trust for husband and wife. What it does is, upon death of one of the spouses, it puts one half of the assets into the A trust and the other half into the B trust. The surviving spouse has access in one form or another, and when they both die, it's as if two people are giving the inheritance instead of one. Next is control and flexibility. You're not just setting up a trust, you're orchestrating your legacy. You can decide if little Timmy gets his college fund at 18 or 25, depending on how you think he'll handle the responsibility. It's control from beyond the grave, but in a good way, like setting up dominoes for your descendants to knock down at the right time and inherit certain portions at certain ages when they will hopefully be more financially responsible. So those are the benefits of a family trust. Here are the cons of a family trust: complexity and cost. Now, setting up a trust isn't like buying a candy bar. It's more like assembling a piece of IKEA furniture. It's going to take time, and you might need to call in the pros. Legal fees for setting up a basic living trust can start from $1,500 to $5,000 for a professionally drafted trust, and can soar to $20,000 to $30,000 or more for complex arrangements to protect assets from lawsuits. And even more if you're already in a lawsuit. Plus, there's the ongoing cost of administration, which is like paying for a gardener for your financial garden. Lack of flexibility is the next disadvantage. Once you set up an irrevocable trust, it's like trying to unscramble an egg. You can't easily change it, but it's okay. Depending on how the trust is drafted, the trustee may be able to make discretionary alterations at your request, like if you suddenly decide you want to fund your own safari adventure instead, or if one of your children develops an addictive habit. Next possible disadvantage of a family trust is potential legal challenges. Now, trusts aren't immune to family drama. If there's contention among your heirs, or if somebody feels they've been unfairly treated, they can challenge the trust in court. Now, this could turn your estate plan into a courtroom saga, which nobody really wants, not even the lawyers. Or maybe they do because they get paid. So, who needs a family trust? First, high net worth individuals. If your net worth rivals that of a small country, a trust might be your best friend. It's not just about saving on taxes, it's about keeping your empire intact. So think of it like having a moat around your castle. Next, families with minor children, or children at all for that matter. You've got kids and you want to make sure they're taken care of even if you're not around. A trust can ensure they only get access to funds when they're mature enough, not when they're still considering cereal a gourmet meal. Next, individuals with special needs. For those with family members who have special needs, a trust can provide financial support without jeopardizing government benefits. So it's like having a financial guardian angel. Okay, next steps and considerations. First of all, consult with an attorney such as those at Asset Protection Planners, my firm. You wouldn't perform surgery on yourself, right? The same goes for estate planning and asset protection. An attorney can navigate you through the legal labyrinth, ensuring that your trust is as solid as Fort Knox. Gather relevant information. Now, before you think about setting up a trust, gather all of your financial documents. Think of it as collecting the pieces before starting the puzzle. Next, ongoing review and updates. Now, life changes, and so should your trust. So regular reviews can prevent it from becoming as outdated as a flip phone. Life events like divorce, new family members, or changes in law can all mean it's time for an update. Here's the conclusion. All right, we've covered a lot of ground today, from protecting your assets to navigating the complexities of trust law. And whether you're just curious or seriously considering a family trust, remember, it's more than just about money, it's about peace of mind. And before you go, if you found this video enlightening, please like, comment, and subscribe. Share it with somebody who might need this knowledge. And for more free information, visit assetprotectionplanners.com, and you get a lot more free information there. So share this with people if somebody needs it, or they just enjoy a good financial yarn. And remember, on the Business Guy channel, we're here to help make your financial journey as smooth as possible. So until next time, keep your assets safe and your humor sharp. See you next time.